Tonight, we have some new surveillance video to show you that paints a clearer picture of one of the 7 street takeovers challenging law enforcement and drawing concerns from Clevelanders.
Footage from the intersection of West 25th and Lorraine shows a group in masks stop traffic, light fireworks, as you can see there, drive recklessly. Annabelle Childers is here now to explain how they did it. Annabelle, good evening to you.
Good evening, Russ and Christy. That surveillance footage allows us to put together a sort of timeline. It shows those suspects took over the intersection for around 36 minutes before they finally dispersed, seemingly on their own. At 1:14 Sunday morning, city surveillance footage shows people slowly start to gather on sidewalks in Ohio City, and then the cars get going. Over the next 15 minutes, multiple cars do donuts, block traffic, and nearly hit people who are taking videos. At 1:33 a.m., a masked person sets off fireworks and more chaos ensues. It's not until 1:50 a.m., that's 36 minutes after the activity started, that the cars finally disperse. And at 1:52, the footage shows a police car enter the intersection.
We're hearing a lot of frustration from the community about response times. Will you talk about that?
So one of the important things to keep in mind is when these vehicles are operating, these are 2,000-pound vehicles, right? This is a potential dangerous situation where officers have to be methodical.
About 2 hours after that takeover quieted, the group appears to have migrated to the I-90 Interbelt Bridge.
Are they shooting? Yes. I told you guys this before.
911 callers reporting the individuals in masks were carrying guns.
But if this were to happen again this weekend, is the police department changing the approach to how these will be handled?
So we can't disclose, our plans as far as our response. However, from each incident we learn, right, and we take that into consideration.
Diaz tells 3 News officers will be present across the city, and they're managing close contact with other law enforcement partners this upcoming weekend. He did not share whether police intend on using any specific techniques to break up meetups in the future. Now, Diaz also says a task force is working around the clock to identify the people responsible in these takeovers and to make arrests. If you'd like to study these images or that footage closely for yourself, you can find it right now on WKYC.com.
Annabelle, thank you. Really appreciate that. Also want to let you know that a judge set a $100,000 bond for a Summit County man accused of participating in a street takeover. That's 18-year-old Gage Franklin you see there. He was in court this morning charged with aggravated arson in connection to that takeover at West 25th and Lorraine on September 15th. Now, Franklin is set to return to court October 15th.